There are moments in the morning when the world feels quiet, but the heart does not. The room may be still, the coffee may be warm, the chair may be familiar, but inside there may be a small ache, a question, or a memory that has arrived before the day has even begun. And if you are in the later seasons of life, you may know how quickly a quiet morning can turn into a conversation with everything you miss. A person who is no longer at the table, a younger version of yourself, a time when your body moved faster, your house sounded fuller, and your purpose seemed easier to name. But Elvis Presley's legacy reminds us of something gentle and powerful. A person does not become meaningful because life is perfect. A person becomes meaningful by carrying the heart with dignity, even when life has become tender. Today's reflection is about letting go of regret with dignity and mercy. Not as a lecture, not as a command, but as a quiet invitation to begin this day with more peace, more kindness, and more respect for the person you have become. When people remember Elvis, they often remember the voice first. They remember the warmth of the music, the charm, the stage presence, the way he could make a room feel alive. But beneath that public image was something just as important. There was a softness that came from humble roots, Southern manners, gospel feeling, and the deep desire to connect with people. Elvis's story had beauty, tenderness, burden, and human imperfection. That makes his legacy a doorway into compassion rather than judgment. Elvis was not a symbol of a perfect life. He was a symbol of a human life that carried beauty and burden at the same time. And that is why his story can still speak to someone waking up with a heavy mind. Because maybe you do not need a perfect morning. Maybe you only need a gentler way to meet the morning you have. Think about what made Elvis feel close to people who never met him. It was not only the records. It was not only the image. It was the feeling that there was a heart behind the performance. A person could hear a song, see a photograph, or remember a television moment, and feel as if warmth had entered the room. That is rare, but it is also instructive, because most of us will never be famous, and we do not need to be. A life does not need applause to have impact. A life only needs to leave behind a trace of care. You may think your ordinary kindness is too small to matter. But ordinary kindness is often what people remember most. The way you answered the phone, the way you made a meal, the way you sat beside someone without rushing them, the way you said, "I'm proud of you," at exactly the right time. Maybe there are moments from your past that still feel heavy. Words you wish you had taken back, choices you wish you had made differently, people you wish you had held a little longer. Maybe no one sees the private strength it takes for you to keep going. Maybe no one knows how much you have had to adjust, accept, release, and survive. But your life has not lost its value simply because it has changed shape. Your worth was never only in how busy you were. Your worth was never only in how many people depended on you. Your worth was never only in what you could do for everyone else. There is still value in the way you listen. There is still value in the way you remember. There is still value in the way your presence can make another person feel safe. There is still value in the way you choose kindness when bitterness would be easier. Some people think peace means never feeling sadness, but that is not true. Peace does not erase grief. Peace does not erase regret. Peace does not erase the quiet ache of getting older in a world that often moves too fast to notice older hearts. Peace means that sadness is no longer allowed to speak to you with cruelty. Peace means your memories can sit beside you without taking over the whole day. Peace means you can miss what was and still receive what is. Elvis had a way of making people feel seen, and perhaps that is the lesson here. Before you try to fix your whole life, try to see yourself with more mercy. See the years you carried, see the love you gave, see the storms you survived, see the dignity that remains in you. And this matters especially in the later years, because later life can quietly ask difficult questions. Who am I when my role has changed? Who am I when the people I cared for do not need me the same way? Who am I when the mirror shows time and the calendar shows more space than it used to? The answer is not that you must become young again. The answer is not that you must prove anything to anyone. The answer is that your heart still has a way of blessing the world. With a call, with a story, with patience, with a gentle word, with the kind of presence that tells another person, "You are safe with me." The main lesson is this: you can honor the past without letting it crush the present. Mercy is not weakness. Mercy is how the heart becomes light enough to keep living. Not tomorrow, not when everything is solved, not when the house is full again, not when your body feels like it did 30 years ago. Today, this very day, you can choose one gentler thought. You can choose one kinder word. You can choose one peaceful action that tells your heart, "I am still worth caring for." So let these words settle slowly. You do not have to force yourself to believe all of them at once. Just let them enter the room like morning light, like a familiar melody, like a soft hand on your shoulder. Today, I choose peace over pressure. I do not need to rush to prove that I matter. I can move slowly and still move with dignity. I can be quiet and still be strong. I can be older and still be deeply valuable. I have lived through seasons that taught me things no classroom could teach. I have survived changes that once felt impossible. I have carried grief, hope, responsibility, disappointment, and love. And I am still here. I am still here. I will not speak to myself as if I am a burden. I will not treat my age like a failure. I will not let one lonely hour convince me that my whole life is empty. I will remember that my presence still matters. My kindness still matters. My wisdom still matters. The love I have given still matters. Think of the gentle side of Elvis for a moment. Not the bright lights, not the crowds, not the image that became larger than life. Think of warmth. Think of manners. Think of the way a person can enter a room and make others feel a little less alone. That kind of power does not disappear with age. You can still carry that kind of warmth. You can still speak one sentence that comforts someone. You can still offer a blessing by the way you listen. You can still become a peaceful presence in a loud world. And maybe that is enough for today. Not to solve everything, not to become someone else, not to pretend you do not have pain, but to bring a little grace into the space you are in. Before this day moves any further, do one small thing. Today, choose one old regret and place a kinder sentence beside it. Say, I was human. I am learning. I can still live with love. Do it slowly. Do it without judging yourself. Do it as a quiet act of respect for your own life. If worry returns, bring your mind back gently. Do not drag it back with anger. Guide it back the way you would guide an old friend home. Say to yourself, I am safe in this moment. I have made it through many mornings before. I do not have to carry the whole future today. I only have to live this hour with grace. Elvis's life reminds us that tenderness and strength can live in the same heart. You do not have to become hard to survive. You do not have to become bitter to protect yourself. You do not have to disappear just because life has become quieter. You can age with dignity. You can grieve with dignity. You can begin again with dignity. You can love with dignity. And if this season of life feels slower than you expected, let it become deeper too. Let it teach you what really matters. Let it soften what has become tense. Let it return you to the kind of person you want to be remembered as. Maybe this is the real secret. Not to make the rest of your life louder, but to make it truer. To live with fewer harsh words inside your own mind. To let your home hold more calm than noise. To let your face soften when you see yourself in the mirror. To let your heart become a place where peace can visit and stay a little longer. That is not weakness. That is wisdom. And wisdom is one of the gifts of having lived long enough to know what truly matters. A gentle heart can still change a room. And your heart, even now, still has light in it. If this reflection brought you a little peace today, you are welcome to stay with us. Subscribe for more gentle life lessons inspired by the lives, legacies, and timeless presence of icons like Elvis Presley and Michael Jackson. And if someone you love needs this message, share it with them. Sometimes, one calm message arrives at exactly the right time. Until next time, carry yourself with kindness, protect your peace, and remember, you still have a song to sing.